I'd like to remind everyone that Rise of the Tomb Raider releases on November 10th. We're only a couple of weeks away, so if you haven't reserved it, make sure you do so. And I'm saying that I'm not even getting paid for it. If you guys can't get it, make sure to subscribe and follow me for upcoming content of everything that has to do with Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm going to cover challenges, achievements, treasures, rewards, and tomb solving puzzles, and everything in between. To all my Tomb Raider fans, please share the videos to get the word out there. And also, I really appreciate all your support of this channel and turning it into the community that it is. I want to tell you guys that I really appreciate all the nice comments and messages you guys send me in support of the Tomb Raider multiplayer. Again, you guys, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, again, from the start, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time recording this commentary about this game. I keep forgetting to activate features. But anyways, this is why I won't be picking up Rainbow Six The Siege. First of all, the gameplay and the experience is not the same thing of what I'm used to out of the series. For any of you who has ever played the Vegas games, Vegas 1 and Vegas 2, it was very tactical and you need to communicate with your team. One of my favorite modes to play in the Vegas games was Terrorist Hunt. And in that mode, you went up against like 50 terrorists, all laid out in different Vegas casinos, schools, other buildings, and it didn't just take place on the Vegas Strip. It took place all over Vegas. But that's one of my favorite features that I like playing in, and also I like playing in realistic mode. Now you couldn't just run in there and think you can take out the entire terrorist group by yourself. These guys were relentless. These guys were very difficult, and I liked it. I had a lot of fun, and you felt like such an accomplishment if you could actually clear out with the last surviving members of your team. If you can clear out the area, man, it was such a reward that you did do it because it was so hard to complete. But for some reason in the siege, and it's not that they changed the realistic mode, although I felt like maybe the AI must have been a little dumbed down a little, but it's the way that the controller layout is has been changed. It no longer has a cover system. The Vegas series had a very good cover system. The left trigger served as a cover system. You can lean up against walls, you can lean up against desks, and you can use it as cover and do blind fire over your shoulder, around your shoulder, and you would also go into a third person view. And this allowed you to see your character. That's another thing. You were allowed to customize however you wanted with the different colors and different equipment on your character. That was a lot of fun, customizing your character. And the siege, it seems like, I don't know if it looks like they took it away. Honestly, it looks like you only pick a faction that you want to be a part of, and that's it. That's what you are, and I'm not even sure if you're allowed to pick a sex or a male or female. In the Vegas series, you would. It just looks like they tore out a lot of the best features from the Vegas games and decided to do a Call of Duty version of Rainbow Six because the left trigger no longer goes into a cover system. Now it hard aims. Now you look down the gun and it plays like Call of Duty, but it doesn't feel like Call of Duty because it's a lot slower. Now you still need to communicate with your other team members in order to take out the other terrorists because it is still a very difficult thing to do, especially if you play it unrealistic. But like I said, like I brought up before, the AI is a little kind of dumbed down a little because sometimes they will even run over to open areas and just get themselves killed. So all I would have to do is sometimes just hide behind a wall and wait for them to just stand in front of the doorway so that I can take them out, which I thought was kind of dumb. But again, it's just a beta. That's why they do this thing so that they can figure out what people liked and what they didn't like. I didn't like it for one of the biggest changes, like I said, the controller layout. I really liked what they had in Vegas, but having them change the controller layout doesn't just change the experience, but it changes the entire gameplay. Now it feels like Rainbow Six wants to be Call of Duty. That's what I'm bringing it. It wants to be Call of Duty. It's like they're bringing Terrorist Hunt to Call of Duty. And for me, it doesn't work. If I wanted to play Call of Duty, I would play Call of Duty. I will load up. What is that new one called that's coming out? Black Ops 3. or Future Warfare or whatever it's called. But if I wanted to play those, I would play those because they do good at what they do. Small little maps, they're closed in the areas, and they're fast, and they're just kind of like running gunning games. This one was supposed to be a lot more tactical, and even though you kind of could still do that, it doesn't work the same way as it used to because, like I said, because the game feels too much like Call of Duty, it doesn't play like a Rainbow Six game. And another thing, there is no campaign. Now, I remember when I first heard that they were going to put out another Rainbow Six games, I think it wasn't even supposed to be a next gen title. I think it was way back, way before the next gen titles were even mentioned. And I think the title was something called like the Patriots or something, and it was supposed to be some sort of like real world scenario where there was this group that was supposed to occupy some sort of government building in New York City. But I think it was hitting a little too close, and I think they were afraid. Ubisoft was afraid that people might take it a little, or it might be a little too sensitive to the subject matter, that it was going to be some sort of like home terrorism thing, and they didn't want to give people a bad idea or something. But anyways, there is no campaign now. Now we just have a multiplayer. And for me, I don't know, paying full price for a game that is no longer what it used to be, what I used to enjoy. For me, it just doesn't. Especially after playing the beta, it's not what I was looking forward to. It's not what I wanted. You know, if I want to play Call of Duty, I will play Call of Duty. And here's the other thing too, because the gameplay is so slow and it doesn't have any unique features anymore. I feel like these other titles that it will be competing against, especially this holiday season, like Battlefront and Call of Duty, that this game will not really kind of generate a whole lot of interest. I think it's just going to fade, come in third place after those two titles, and on top of that, I don't even think it's going to get a lot of gameplay from players. But anyways, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Did you guys play the beta? Let me know. I'm kind of curious what you guys thought. Did you guys even play the Rainbow Six Vegas games? Because those were actually really good games, and I can't wait for the Xbox One to go backwards compatible so that I can start playing Terrorist Hunt again, but on the Xbox One, because I want to get rid of my 360. I just don't feel like I need it anymore. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. My name is Rox, and I'll see you guys next time.